been debating about. What is the political answer? The political answer has to be that your voter believes that the Modi government is victimizing the opposition and not giving it space, or it has to believe that our leaders are not corrupt. That is a political answer. That is the political answer. But let's take last comments. I'll start with you, Anurag. Where is this debate going to end? Tomorrow, if Arvind Kejriwal is also arrested, at some point, the voter will also will think one of two things. Either they'll think, as Pratul said, all the corrupt people are in the opposition, or at some point this could catch up with the BJP and the government. Which one do you think it is?
I think it's a wonderful timing to have this debate and ask this question, Barkha. We are going to the election season. Let the people of India decide. And if it is, I mean, look, when the Chief Justice is saying fight it politically, he's also mean take the public opinion. Let the people stand for you if you have not done any mistake. And also, Barkha, let's understand. Very interesting, very strong point I want to make. Somebody said the court are blind and all that. Even if the court takes a suo moto, let's put a hand on our heart and say, Hemant Soren is going to come clean from the court. Just let's ask ourselves, he's still going to be convicted. So let the people of India decide, and let's not say if the listing is there happens in the court, he's going to come clean and it is going to be like everything hunky dory. It's not going to be like that.
So that's an interesting point, Sanjoy, that even if the court had listed it, when Manish Sisodia, Sanjay Singh are sent to jail and bail is not given, the listing is not where the beginning and end of the legal debate is.
No, it's not listing. It's even the orders passed. Even, I'm sorry, I can say this. Within 2 weeks of passing an order on Manish Sisodia, that same bench granted bail to another co-accused in the excise case. So you're saying that the Deputy Chief Minister of a state cannot get bail, but this other private excise accused can get bail. And, the entire legal community knows. I mean, you cannot have a trial of this nature where there are 30,000 documents, there are 300 witnesses, complete in 3 months. I mean, it's a joke to say that you wait after 3 months and then you go back and then and it's a Deputy Chief Minister of a state. The same bench made observations that there is in 1 minute your case will be thrown out. So people are watching. People are watching what is happening. And you also know that a particular people are talking about it, that the way matters are being listed, benches before it's going. So you've had people like Dushyant Dave, Kapil Sibal, who are very, very senior lawyers of the bar, who are actually articulating this. You're
alleging a master of the roster bias.
I'm not alleging, it's for all to see.
You, as a lawyer, you can get away without facing contempt of court.
Not really, Barkha. In fact, as a lawyer, I'm taking a risk by saying this, because I have to appear before these people every day. Okay.
Okay. In the meantime, JMM MLAs have been moved to a 5-star resort in buses. The floor test is on Monday. They have been taken to Hyderabad. Mohan, what's actually going on? Are you worried that they will be poached by the BJP? Mohan?
Sorry, I thought you would unmute me. I have no idea what's happening in Jharkhand, but I would assume it would be wise to move them into safety, given the BJP's record of trying to do horse trading every chance they get. I mean, we don't have to go down the list of all the states they've done this in before. I will, use my last comments to bring a bit of levity into the conversation, because I keep hearing this missing CM for 40 hours, missing CM for 40 hours from Mr. Dio here. And, it's not like he was out shooting man versus wild with Bear Grylls, where something nefarious was going down in the border of our country. It was man versus ED. And he made a rush for it to try and get away from this questioning, which he knew once they got him, they wouldn't let him go for maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months. Nobody knows. I mean, there's a reason why Mr. Chidambaram was questioned for 106 hours. And Mukul Roy, when he was in BJP, he was questioned for 2 hours. So there's no sort of equity here. It's completely ED versus the opposition.
ED versus the opposition, Mr. Deo. Last word.
So first, let me begin with what Mallikarjun Kharge had to say. He's considered the grand old man of Congress of the 21st century. And they say truth slips out. So I'll take it on a lighter note. Probably he was actually admitting that we're going to win 400 more seats, and he actually admitted to the Tina factor. There is no alternative to Narendra Modi. That's what he seems to be saying. And let me correct my learned advocate that the governor was very, very apprehensive and very worried. He shot off a letter to the CMO asking about his whereabouts. When the headlines were screaming, CM Farar, CM ka koi pata nahi, he summoned the DGP, the Chief Secretary and the Home Secretary of the state and asked them if they are in touch with the Chief Minister. He was worried about the safety. And they also admitted, this is from a press release from the Governor House, that they are not aware about the whereabouts of the Chief Minister. So when I say the CM went missing for 40 hours, it is a very, very serious allegation backed up by the Raj Bhavan and backed up by the official release from Raj Bhavan, which has not been contradicted by anyone. But I was just listening to what Mallikarjun Kharge had to say, and you actually are right. It actually brought back smiles to us on a very, very serious debate. Thank you for having me on your debate, Barkha.